Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Tecsun PL-368, and I'm performing a daytime medium wave band scan. First we'll go over features, second we'll do a size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the daytime band. So let's check it out, the Tecsun PL-368. What is it? It's an AM/FM radio, awesome. It's a shortwave radio with single sideband and synchronous detection, awesome. And it even has long wave. So let's check it out, all in a little stick form factor. This replaces the PL-365 and the older CountyCom GB5, which I'll show you in a second. So let's go ahead and bring it up close, look at features. Left hand side we got a spot for a belt clip, and that's about it. On the front of the radio, that's where all the magic happens. It says Tecsun. There's our display, typical Tecsun style, battery level when the radio's off. We have alarm time. That can change to temperature if you hit display. Let me show you. Hit display button, shows the temperature in the room. Got a little side light here, a little amber side light, which I like. And when the radio's on, it toggles local time also, and it adds signal strength and signal noise ratio over here, which we'll do for sure. So you can see it's got the 24-hour clock, and it has seconds showing, which is pretty neat. You can actually turn that off by pressing and holding numeral 8 while the radio's off, and I believe those seconds should go away. Let's see if that does it. Yeah, there we go. So that's a little hidden feature there. Turn them back on by holding 8. Okay, so let's look at all those buttons. Look at that. Yes, this is a big upgrade. So first we got the display button, which you saw. It has a lock feature with it, a time set, alarm button, our power button. This is really neat. When you turn the radio off, it does a soft off, like it fades out the audio. I like that. And it's also our sleep function. Here is where the magic happens. You have a numeric keypad. Now, the neat thing about this numeric keypad, when I first saw it, I'm like, man, that's tiny. But actually, the buttons are raised up far enough to make it very usable. I'm very happy with the use of this. This is actually very easy to enter in frequencies. Bonus there, love it. Definitely a cool setup. Down here we got a memory, manually memory. You can hit this to add memory as you browse your shortwave or medium wave. This radio has 850 presets, by the way, quite a bit. Here on 0, there's a little symbol. That's the auto sorting feature. It'll delete duplicates in your preset memory, and it'll also range them from a low frequency to high frequency. Here we have a confirmation button and delete function there. Over here we have the band select keys. You got medium wave, long wave. Over here we have FM toggle, FM stereo also, so mono. When you're on FM, you can change it from mono to stereo. Below, you can see you got shortwave. It has bottom and up, so you can actually cruise through your meter bands by going back and forth. And the ATS system, the auto tuning storage, is pretty simple. You just press and hold those band keys, and it'll automatically start searching the entire band and save all the presets to the radio. You can also do that with the shortwave. It has A and B. This button here, it saves all found throughout the entire shortwave band. This one here just searches and stores the current meter band you're in. This is the B button. It doesn't say B, but that's what that does. We have a lower sideband, upper sideband when you're in single sideband, so you initiate it with that button. You also have synchronous detection button. I've used the synchronous detection at night on AM, medium wave. It doesn't seem to help a whole lot. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Down here, we have a step function. So when you hit this button, let me lower this down a little bit. You hit the step function, you can fine tune. It has a light feature here. You can hit the light. And then when the radio's on, you can press and hold and turn the light feature off, so you're not wasting power. Here we have our AM bandwidth control. Press this and you adjust it with the volume. Now the newer models, you press this and you can just cycle through the AM bandwidth by just hitting the button. That's nice. The older Chinese version didn't, but the newer versions do. The English version. Here we have a VF, view frequency, view memory. This is really nice for browsing. You press and hold to browse. Your presets are press and hold to browse the band you're on. It's pretty nice. It stops every 5 seconds and continues on unless you hit a button. The biggest feature is the ETM. This is ETM Plus, Enhanced Tuning Mode. On medium wave, it's awesome. It has 6 time slot categories. So when you use this ETM button, say 8 o'clock, it stores it in a 4-hour window. And when you go to look at them again, it uses the time of day. and you can go to that time slot and see what's going on. It's really nice for dusk, dawn, evening, and daytime listening. So it has a nice slotted category. And on shortwave, it has 24 time slots, one for each hour. I love it. Bottom, we have our speaker. Sounds pretty decent. It's actually an upgrade, I think, than the original. And you can see it says FM stereo. That's with headphones, of course. Medium, long wave, shortwave, single sideband, DSP receiver. Okay, tuning wheel. We're almost done with the features. Volume control. It's notched this time versus analog. The older PL-365 and GP5 have a normal analog, not a digital. Excuse me. This is digital. And then, of course, we have the micro USB to charge the PL-5C battery, which is back here. So you'll see we have our battery compartment. And here's our band information. There you go. Full coverage shortwave. Beautiful. There's ways to change all that. In the review video, I'll cover it. But behind here, open it up. Got Tecsun branded battery. Okay. Close that up. Tight fitting door. Okay. And on top of the radio, we have our long whip antenna. Nice. And then we have an auxiliary AM antenna and our headphone jack. So we're going to go ahead and use the external AM antenna for this band scan, so I'll keep it off to the side. So let's do a little quick size comparison and start cruising our band so we have time. Here's the older GP5 single sideband radio. As you can see, a lot less buttons, speakers up here, but there's 3 AA batteries powering this. Though I find that this radio drains the batteries quick. This is better battery management, so I'm kind of a fan of this radio. Let's see what else we have. We usually have the old standbys. We got CC Pocket in the house. We got CC Skywave in the house. Gives you an idea. It's all about form factor. It's all about what you like. And let me see. I got one other radio I wanted to show you guys. The Tecsun PL-330. Now, I want to mention that the 368 is almost identical UI to the 330. The big advantage of the 330 is that it has this awesome speaker that sounds really nice. So if you don't need a really compact form factor, pick this radio up instead. I'll have links to this one. Fantastic radio, same power source, same everything. And I find it pretty easy to tune. So yeah, let's get that moved out. And of course we have, last but not least, Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He loves Texans from China land with single side band. There you go. Pretty cool. So it's narrower than a deck of cards. Boom, about thick as a deck of cards. All right. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on and rock and roll. So we're going to, not really rock and roll, mostly talk radio. So signal noise ratio popped up there. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try to zoom down. Get a better look at that display. And I forgot. It has a good internal antenna. Better than the older radios it replaces, but we'll go ahead and plug this in. All right, so turn this back on. And we'll start tuning away now. We got our signal strength, signal noise ratio, and of course I can change that. Display at local time 11:09, Central Daylight Time. It's AM. And we're near Chicago, Illinois. So if I go like this, the radio's facing the wrong way to the station's to the north, so you turn the radio towards that direction. And it gets better. Bandwidth. And you control with the volume. It only seems to go up. When you hit the button, it just stops. You gotta adjust it back down with the volume. So we're gonna go 3.5. Come on. And to get out of it, just start tuning. Hold on, let's go 560 here.
Left means irrational. Means it's not associated with it.
WIND, Chicago, Illinois.
Amid concerns surrounding the Delta variant of COVID-19, the college and...
But the black population dropped a bit, and so there was, this tension between the Black Caucus and Latino Caucus that Latino felt...
Here's 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois. Well, the sun's been up for about 5.5 hours, so we're clearly in the day. Now I have a Terk Advantage, and it actually makes a big difference. Passive loop. Put it right by the antenna, perpendicular. We can increase the gain. So the station's coming in pretty clear as it is. Didn't necessarily need this, but I'll keep this loop handy. Okay, let's keep going. 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, about 140 miles away. We can improve it. Yeah, big number change. Fine tuning the passive loop here, turning this knob. This is a great investment, by the way. Alright. Here's WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles away. Probably one of the farthest stations we'll tune in today. Let's bring the loop back in. Of course, you can change your stepping. One kilohertz steps. Go back to 10.
Forward through the pandemic, and now we're a year and a half plus out of this. How has that equation or that dynamic changed? Are we seeing more people needing help? Are we seeing?
So here's 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
So I think during the pandemic.
What I want to do, I want to try something here. I'm going to turn on the, let's see, tune it up here. Without the external antenna. Okay, it's a local station there. Let's see what this sounds like without the. Turn this one off. Unplug this. See how this compares. Now it is a local station. Looks like we're getting about similar results.
That and hurt children, and so this is a really easy win for Waukesha to change their minds tonight.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Okay, so this sounds better, the PL-365, with its internal antenna. Much better.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see tonight if they make a decision, if they take a vote on it.
A lot of noise on that GP5. So, okay, let's go ahead and plug this in. Yeah, it's good to turn the power off when you change your antenna.
Cheryl, she's the Vice President of Government Relations for Feeding America, Eastern Wisconsin.
Keep going.
Good luck.
Can't hover on the music. Believe it or not, can't do it. Turn off that radio. So this, yeah, 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois. I'm going to start going quicker so we can get through the band. But this is fun. I enjoy it. This is a fun little radio. Just fantastic. I love radios in general, as you know. But this one gets a lot of use because it's easy to carry around when you do for your walking and stuff. It's awesome. And you get single sideband, pick up some ham radio activity. Great.
If he claimed one of those valuable outside rush spots because they've got a logjam out keeping him.
I'm troubled by how few plays they ran on
The digital control's kind of neat because I think you can set the threshold too. So I guess that is a nice feature versus the analog. So you don't blow your drums out if you're using headphones a lot. 670, the score, WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
We saw a flash here or there and some things in garbage time, but I don't know that they got the total.
Easy access to expressways in proximity to O'Hare. Visit 90northschaumburg.com.
720 WGN Chicago. Local.
Athletico-physical therapists have the expertise to... Todos los días hasta el fin del mundo.
WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
Tony La Russa's guys went 5 out of 6 in the season series. Those 5 wins the most ever by a Sox in a season series.
WBBM Chicago.
I think it's real clear that this club has endeared themselves.
And the actual history, racial history of the United States.
A lot of talk radio. I mean, where's the music stations, right? 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. So left wing.
Ways that you have to prove your citizenship, and they regularly.
Got a music station coming out of Milwaukee. Low power, 400 watts, WNOV. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Just picking it up. The loop would definitely enhance it, but I'm running out of time, so I had to keep going. This is interesting. I can just make out some talk there on 870. Let's see if I can enhance it with the loop real quick. This would be a fun one. It's 200 miles away. There we go. So you can just make out somebody talking. With the passive loop, that's 870 WKAR, East Lansing, Michigan, 195 miles, I believe. Just keep rolling.
Nothing to do with principle whatsoever. You'd almost think that. Because it's true.
WLS, Chicago, Illinois. High-pitch whine coming from the camera. You can 1 kilohertz, step it back a few, and the whine goes away. But without the camera, it's no big deal.
Apparently they gave us an option to secure the city and get our...
competitive wages, and a great benefits package that includes free pizza. Visit PalermoVillage.com/careers to apply today.
You're ready to get out and get moving. And whether it's surfing,
Be cool. This is orange, man. They should have done that orange, right, guys? 920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Big Badger.
customized cash reward credit card.
Suffer in that time. He had to learn how to walk. He had to learn how to
WBKM, relevant radio out of Sandwich, Illinois.
it actually increases our safety.
There's our music. Loves a rainy night. Yeah. WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin. Awesome.
How we can have that devotion to Mary, her role.
950 is broadcasting the same thing as 930. Relevant radio, WNTD, Chicago, Illinois.
Played in your life. Our studio line 888-91.
Home project. HouseRights.com.
If I bounce around the frequencies, it's just because I think it's the volume or I'm rubbing. I just bump into it easily and it tunes quickly. WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, 970. Wrong way.
Good chance that Theo's hands became tied in part because of Hayward's contract.
1000 WMVP, Chicago, ESPN, Sports Radio. We have a few of those on here.
To that contract, in defense, there were other teams offering him.
W Yorku, New Jersey i Pensylwanii. Wypadki samochodowe, potknięcia, upadki, błędy...
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Compensation. Kancelaria nie pobiera honorarium, dopóki nie odzyska pieniędzy dla swojego klienta.
I'm not going to deny it. Carl Norberg, the 82-year-old Superman. There's pictures of this guy here.
1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Covering the speaker as I do that, but otherwise I cover the display. Definitely that direction. Move it away, it gets worse. Okay, up. WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin. Friday. Music there on WNWI, Oak Lawn, Illinois. Okay, WMBI, Chicago, Illinois.
Online.com. Attention families, sports teams, and athletes everywhere. Coming to New Berlin this fall, the Orthopedic
1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Complex with basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball.
You've got a new piece up at ACLJ.org, went up on Friday, but I want to draw people's attention.
1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, out of Chicago.
Potential genocide in Afghanistan.
Let's see if we can't get the squirrel.
friends and family, but I think people see.
Got to keep on moving. The squirrel's moving. Right here's the squirrel in the middle of the screen. Yeah, I like doing that. WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. It's a cool radio station I like to tune in during the day. This one's coming in nice today. Towards dusk, it kind of fades out because they lower their power.
Pero las cosas todavía faltan para que se...
WRTO, Chicago.
Te digo, ahí los Astros liderando esa división también. Nacional y la fecha FIFA y los 3 partidos
WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. You know, this is a fun radio to experiment with. You could even run a long wire out of this port as long as you protect the radio and you have like an attenuator. It'd be amazing. You could also hook up a passive loop directly to the radio. And what I like to do is use my C-Crane twin coil, ferrite twin coil, monster 200 millimeter external ferrite. And it has a feeder bar, and it's the exact same dimension as this. And I put it next to here to get the most gain. It's absolutely amazing. But I mean, it's $149. It's good if you're into a lot of radios. But I like to use it with this radio. Just absolutely amazing. Okay. I think I'm like bumping it the wrong way. 1240 WSBC Chicago. WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
Your testimonials are always welcome. We love the testimonials.
Music on WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
Carolina. Staff Sergeant Darren Hoover, 31. Of Salt Lake City, Utah. Corporal Hunter Lopez, 22, of Indio, California, a rifleman. Corporal Dagan Page, 23, of Omaha, Nebraska, rifleman. Corporal Humberto Sanchez, 22, of Logansport, Indiana, rifleman. Lance Corporal David Espinoza, 20, of Rio Bravo, Texas, rifleman. Lance Corporal Riley McCollum, 20, of Jackson, Wyoming, a rifleman. Lance Corporal Dylan R. Marola, 20, of Rancho Cucamonga, California, a rifleman. Lance Corporal Kareem Nakui, 20, of Norco, California. Navy Corpsman Maxton Sobiak, 22, of Berlin Heights, Ohio, assigned to the 1st Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, Camp Pendleton, California. Staff Sergeant Ryan Knoss, 23, of Coreyton, Tennessee. Knoss was assigned to the 9th PSYOP Battalion, 8th PSYOP Group, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. These are the names of all of the fallen in Afghanistan. Oftentimes, Buck, as you and I both know.
Okay, I had to stop there for out of respect. And when you hear taps playing and you hear soldiers' names being read off, you just don't pass it up. So that's just the way I do things. 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
We just wanted on this show to give all of those who gave their lives for our...
And you have to do more than just not watch it and not buy it. You have to not talk about it.
That was pretty cool they did that. WNTA, Rockford, Illinois, 1330.
Looking at the various categories, things like antiques and collectibles, arts and crafts.
Oh yeah, shopping on the radio, WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. Do you know what I want to buy off this radio show? Want to buy a radio off the radio. That'd be the coolest thing, right? Or should I sell a radio on the radio? I guess I could do that too.
Somebody had a riding horse
And record
here
it.
a couple of weeks ago, and it made me think about Jimmy, the horse we had. We had.
Okay, I can't hover on that. But 1380, South Beloit, Illinois, rocking some music. Guys, what? Back up. Did the volume wrong spot. Tuned it. 1390 WGRB, Gospel Music, Chicago. Some music on WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
That one is also dwindling down to the last of inventory.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois, more shopping radio.
Normally $25 value. I've also heard some pretty amazing reviews about their steak. Known for both of them.
Whoops. Come on. Must be bumping it wrong or something. I don't know. It's a little finicky tuner probably, but I haven't really noticed any issues. 1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. Of course, most of the time you're using presets or entering manually anyway for this radio, or browsing, letting it do its work. To go through the whole band with this tuning knob probably wasn't intended, but it's working. WROK, Rockford, Illinois. Iron Country, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. A little bit of music from WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. I think they turned their power down or something. It used to come in clearer. $15.30. It's not really coming in. It's usually WCKG. Got a hint of WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin. Just a hint. The loop would help. Hear music. A little hint of Watertown, Wisconsin, WTTN. WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. We're almost through. WSGP, Sussex, Wisconsin, and we got a few more here. WOZN, The Zone, Madison, Wisconsin. And our last station, WBON, Chicago, Illinois. Cool. It's pretty easy. So I think the radio, it's a little finicky. Like if you adjust the volume a lot and you're tuning a lot, it might bounce back and forth. So just take your time when you're tuning it. Go slower. I'm going pretty quick. Wait for that volume. There you go. Goes through the band pretty good.
Mandate. Call says the city will let residents decide what's best for their health and livelihood.
Nice, yeah. The locals come in fantastic. Beautiful sounding. Okay, so we're going to turn this off. Here, I'll show you that fade out.
Win over the Titans. They must now reduce their roster to 53 by the end of Tuesday.
Yeah, it kind of just fades out nicely, and instead of just cutting out, I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Go ahead and take this off. Here we are, the Tecsun PL-368. It does get a recommended buy for me. I really like it. A lot of fun. Knowing that it has full shortwave capability, being able to pick up shortwave nets with it, all the different broadcasters on single sideband. There's a lot to find on shortwave still. It may not be the glory days from the 60s, 70s, and 80s or earlier, but it is still enjoyable. I still find stuff on there that's worth listening to. So Definitely take your time and enjoy. Reintroduce yourself to something fun. Grab this. This is just a fun little radio, easy to walk with. Loving that. I got links down below. Check it out in the comments section and in the description. If you want to support the channel, you pick up the radio, you just pay the same, and yeah, eBay, or if this is on Amazon, will give me a nice little commission, maybe like 2%, 2.5%, what the radio costs, and it keeps the channel running. You know, it keeps me able to buy radios like this, you know. So keeps everything good. Alrighty, and I hope you enjoyed this video of the Tecsun PL-368. During the day, I'll have an evening one, of course, and a full review. So make sure you check out those videos. There you are. Okay, guys. So yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. If you like Tecsun radios and you like these band scans and reviews, hit the bell icon. Get notified of any future new radios that I'm gonna be reviewing. I'm definitely got a few in mind. Haven't picked them up yet. Gotta give it time. And then, of course, 3, comment below what you think about the PL-368 versus the older school GP5 or PL-365. I do like this display better as far as readability. But as far as noise floor, this is better. And I like the numeric keypad. It's so nice. I do love the ETM Plus, where you have the time slots for medium wave, long wave, and for shortwave. I think that's just absolutely a smart idea, and that's above and beyond your normal 850 presets. Gotta love that. All right, so yeah, definitely let me know what you think, guys. Alrighty, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.